All right, time for target 2C, and this is day 1, and we are on triangle congruence. So for your learning goals, I can understand triangle congruence and properly name the congruent triangle. I can complete a triangle congruent statement, if possible, given a transformation from a pre-image to an image. All right, and some vocabulary. Congruence. As far as how it relates to triangles, congruent triangles have the same corresponding angle measures and side lengths. The congruent triangles should be named so that the corresponding congruent points are in the same order on both sides of the statement. We touched a little bit about that in a previous day, but we're going to get more in depth into it today. So for example, complete the triangle congruent statement. If not possible, state not possible. So we are told that triangle WZY is reflected about YZ. So that means that basically we've taken this triangle and reflected it over YZ over to that side. So if that's the case, remember that everything that was on the left is now on the right. So we are given triangle W. So we start here, go to Z, and then go up to Y. So if there's a reflection, the figures are congruent. So we don't have to worry about not possible. Now since we started at W over here, on the other side, we would start at X and go to Z and go up. So we would say triangle XZY. So again, how you name it is important. I could not say triangle ZXY because it means something different. Because that would be saying that triangle Z and triangle W are congruent, and that's not necessarily true. We don't have that information. We aren't told that. And you want to make sure that you're maintaining that correct order. So look at where you start on the pre-image and which direction you go around the triangle, and then do the same on the other one depending on what the transformation is. Since this is a reflection, what was once on the left is now on the right. This was straight up and down, so that doesn't change. So that's why we started here. Okay, second example, triangle ABC is rotated about point O. Complete the triangle congruent statement. If not possible, state not possible. Well, I just gave you the answer here, so let's go ahead and fill that in and take a look at this. So that means that triangle ABC has been rotated about point O. So again, if we drew, with rotation, I think it's easiest if you do it like this. And imagine this piece spinning to over here. So draw that in. Sometimes adding that little bit can clear up some confusion. So it's been rotated this way, which means that this point that was attached at the pole is now there. So that's why A and E match up. All right. And then we went from A to B. So we'd have to go from E to F and over to D. All right, so be careful because on this one you might be tempted to start with D and go D, E, F, and that's not necessarily the case. Be very, very careful. That's my best advice I can give you on these. And draw this in. Seriously, you'd be surprised how much that helps. Just adding that line in right there. All right, final example for this section. So given the pre-image triangle KLM is translated 7 units up and 6 units left on the coordinate plane, complete the triangle congruent statement. So we have triangle KLM, and we're told that it's been translated 6 units up, or 7 units up and 6 to the left. So all you have to do is say, go from K and say, okay, 7 units up, 6 to the left, that gives me Z. For M, 7 units up, 6 to the left would give me X, and then for L, 7 units up, because L's right there, 6 to the left would give me Y. So K, L, M, so we started with K, L, M, so that would be triangle ZYX. Yeah, so if you have problems with this, feel free to go ahead and draw these in. Any way to mark it up that helps you make sense of it all is, honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Do what works best for you. As long as it gives you the right answer, that's all that matters. That's it for today. Look forward to the next video. We are more than halfway through this target now. And again, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. That's it.